Well, a brand new email bombshell for Hillary Clinton this morning. I know you've heard a lot about it. Well, we got something new.
There's some new claims that she and her staff tried to plant questions during that first hearing on Benghazi.
Yep, now Clinton is desperately trying to change the subject. Mike Emanuel is live on the campaign trail in Westchester, New York. Mike.
Brian, Ainsley, Steve, good morning. Hillary Clinton has tried to move her campaign forward, talking about national security after weeks of questions about her email and Clinton Foundation controversies. Clinton was in Tampa, Florida, near U.S. Central Command, the military headquarters there, talking about national security and foreign policy. She took aim at Donald Trump's policies, for example, on nuclear weapons.
He's very loose in his talk about nukes. He says he doesn't care if other countries get them, doesn't know why they haven't been used already. I mean, it's so mind-boggling. When I hear these things, I say that can't be true. And then they replay it for me again.
Our colleague Catherine Herridge is out with a new report about the Clinton team's interaction with the then acting chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, Bob Menendez of New Jersey. Citizens United has released a January 2013 email from then Clinton aide Philippe Rines to Chelsea Clinton ahead of a foreign relations hearing looking into the Benghazi terror attack, writing, quote, "We wired it that Menendez would provide an opportunity to address two topics we needed to debunk: her actions, whereabouts on 9/11, and these emails from Chris Stevens about moving locations. Then there was this moment in the foreign relations hearing with Menendez playing a leading role."
Can you give us your insights on the decision-making process regarding the location of the mission? And as part of that, can you also, in your response, you touched upon it in your opening statement, but what actions were you and your staff taking the night of September 11th and into September the 12th?
As for the campaign, Hillary Clinton is back here in New York ahead of her appearance in a televised national security forum. Steve, Ainsley, Brian.
All right, Mike Emanuel, thank you very much, live from Westchester. Well, that was some good acting there, where Menendez from my state of New Jersey pretty much read the script.
It just shows what Hillary Clinton's concerns were going into those hearings and her plotting to make her look good.
And those two people are her key aides. Her daughter, who's a big advisor, and, of course, her daughter. And Philippe Rines is the guy, right? Rines,
long-time spokesperson and message handler
since the time when she was senator in New York.
That's right. Well, Jason Chaffetz, he's the chairman of the House Oversight Committee. He's saying enough is enough, and he's asking for a new investigation. He's asking the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia to investigate this email scandal because it just continues to get worse and worse. Apparently, her aides and contractors, they tried to delay the congressional inquiry by deleting emails. So they were subpoenaed. These emails were supposed to be, they were subpoenaed.
Hillary got the subpoena. She got a letter from Congress saying, save everything.
Right, and she didn't. And her aides went and deleted it all. They purged a handful of these emails.
So Jason Chaffetz is looking into the possibility. He sat down with Brian less than an hour ago talking about how, look, we're thinking about a new hearing because we didn't have all the evidence then. We don't have all of it yet, but we got more. Listen to this.
When we had our hearing with Director Comey, I asked him very specifically if he had looked at what Hillary Clinton had said under oath, and he said he never even looked at that type of thing, didn't even take it into consideration. So the House of Representatives got to stand up for itself. I'm tired of Congress and its feckless, just sending off letters and not doing anything. We actually have some equities here that we have to protect, and to protect those federal records. The FBI, since that time, has come out and said they found 14,900 more emails. The Associated Press is suing the State Department because they still can't even get Hillary Clinton's calendar from 2009. So there are a lot of documents and things out there the public has a right to have. They're federal records. They're not her emails, and we are going to get to the truth.
And they are getting back those calendars. They're going to be released, I think, at the end of this month. When originally they said we're going to hold on to them, which there's no reason for them to hold on to them. They're online. They exist. There's no reason to hold on to the calendars if they were.
She works for us. We pay. If you work for the government, you work for us. We should be able to see what your calendar looks like.
Yeah, but then maybe the calendar shows on Tuesday she met with somebody from somewhere, and on Thursday, as we know from the book Clinton Cash, somebody gave some money to the Clinton Foundation.
That's the point. If you don't have anything to hide, let us read the emails. Let us see your schedule.
And it's the AP asking.
Yep. Another FOIA request. Meanwhile, Julian Assange gets documents not through FOIA, but through hackers who give them to WikiLeaks. He was on with Sean Hannity last night saying Hillary Clinton said to the FBI, according to the files, that she didn't know what the C in brackets meant. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a lie, according to Mr. Assange. Listen.
Hillary Clinton says that she can't remember what a C in brackets stands for. Everyone in positions of government and in WikiLeaks knows it stands for classified confidential. And in fact, we have already released thousands of cables by Hillary Clinton. Here she is, Clinton. See, that's her signature, Clinton, with the C in bracket right there. Thousands of examples where she herself has used this C in brackets and signed it off, and more than 22,000 times that she has received cables from others with this C in brackets. So it's absolutely incredible for Clinton to lie. She is lying about not knowing what that is.
He's saying because she's been in public office for so long, her husband was president, she sent and received thousands, not just one,
right?
Thousands. So she had to know what the C stood for.
The more you read, and I got all the pages over here from the 39 on those 39 pages from that from the investigation, from the notes. The more you read, the more you think that you might be right from last week, or 2 weeks ago, when you said there's political pressure on the FBI. The pressure could have gotten to, makes you get one conclusion. It is so disillusioning to think that a government official will try to put that over our, pull the wool over our eyes in that rudimentary of a fashion, and that the FBI might be complicit.
Just one other thing Julian Assange says, he's got many more that they're going to be releasing in batches, could come next week or the week after. So we could have not only an October surprise, but a September surprise.
He definitely said they'll all be released before the election.
Yep. All right. So anyway, 8:11 now here in New York City. Heather joins us.